true. Love, now sacrifice I do for my pickings, for my brother. I go give my all. Love. When you hear my call, you know quiet, you know ready. Keep burning like fire. Love, they lift us high. Brother man come broke, I hold on like no me. No time for shyness, no time for waiting consign me. I invest my money, my time, my very soul. Make sure say he happy, make sure say he whole. Children look my face, they see the sacrifice. Big man crying tears, but not smile on my eyes. This the love, the kind where no they fear, the kind where show action. Year after year. Love. Yeah, I'm ringing true. Love. Now sacrifice I do for my pickings, for my brother. I go give my all. Love. When you hear my call, you know quiet, you know fade. He burning like fire. Love, they lift us higher. Okay, I'm satisfied. See what love can do. Okay. Watch our family rise when love is true. Okay. This not the realest thing. Love make you whole place ring. Love. Yeah. Now. Love. They show the way.
How are you guys? Welcome to the Table of Men. It's so happy. I'm glad to welcome all of you. It's a beautiful day. What a week! What a week! How are you all? Do I want to share something? If you are in the comments, let's know where you're joining from. The Table of Men is live. We are live and direct already. I don't know what to say to you guys, but this is going to be one exciting episode of the Table of Men. I have a guest coming on tonight. She's one fantastic person, really. Somebody you surely like to hear speak. She's going to be just reading out stuff. We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves. So wherever you're joining from, please let us know. It's always a pleasure. Please, if you are joining us for the very first time, please like and subscribe to this channel, ManityHQ. This is where we discuss all things men at the Table of Men. Of course, on our channel, you'll be able to see other videos that we have posted. We have Man Talk, which has they're like quick shots. Yes, those are like quick shots that you can easily just swallow quickly, sharp, that kind of thing. And then I think we have videos from the last Hug a Man Day. Let me mention Hug a Man Day 2026 is coming on the 22nd of August. So it's going to be a very, very great time. Hearty welcome to everyone. Let's know where you're joining from, what city, what part of the world, city and country. I don't know. We have somebody joining from Saudi Arabia today, maybe. It's going to be just a good one. I mean, I'm looking forward to having as many people tonight because this conversation is not one I'm going to have alone. I have been mulling over, some of the things we're going to talk about tonight a bit. And I must tell you, guys, if you have questions about women, this is where you need to drop the questions in the chat because I'm going to be asking our guests tonight. Our guest is, of course, she's a beautiful woman. She's married, and then she has a lot to say. She has experiences. We will not go deep into most of those experiences, but you know what I mean. She's gonna have a lot to share with us. So, guys, just load up your questions, drop them in the comments, and then I'm going to be fielding those questions to her when she comes to the stage when she gets to the table. So, for a start, for a start, what do women actually want? Last year, 2025, we had this same question at the table of men. Just about this time, I think it was either June, July, or September last year, we had this question. And for that particular episode, we had three women who joined us from three different parts of the world. I think one was from the UK, one was from the US, and then the third woman was somewhere in Africa. What country was that? Uganda. Yes, she was from Uganda. So we had another woman from Uganda, and the three of them told us what women want. My brothers in the Lord, the three of them said the same thing. Like, maybe they said it in different ways. So the Ugandan lady, a medical doctor, said, she was single at the time. I don't know if Diane is married now. She was single at the time. She mentioned, okay, this is what I want, from the perspective of a single. And then the married woman who was from the US said the same thing, like typically the same thing. And then the other lady from the UK also said basically the same thing. But that was a year ago. The world has evolved. A lot of things have changed. Feminism has, taken bolder roots. But we want to know now, today, in today's time, what exactly do women want? If you're a man who is married here, you are going to perhaps have been asking this question: what exactly do women want? Maybe you have been confused at some point in time, about what it is that your spouse, your wife wants, or your sister, or your aunt, somebody close to you, a woman, basically. And then you've been wondering what exactly do these people want? Let me share a quick story. Please, if you are listening, permit me, I'm going to share this story, okay? Again, please let us know where you're joining from in the comments. Let's know where you're joining from Lagos, Nigeria, from Marrakesh, Morocco, from Joburg, South Africa, wherever it is you're joining from. Please let me know. I want to know where you're joining from. I know we have some people that have joined us live already, so let's know where you're joining from, so that I can duly recognize those countries. Of course, I want to clap for guys who are joining us today. So please let me know where you're joining from. I'm gonna So I'm going to get the drum rolls, and I'm going to recognize all of you who are joining us, wherever you're joining us from. Please let me know in the comments. I want to recognize people tonight before our guest comes, because once she comes like this, the conversation is going to go hefty and deep. Okay, let me see who is speaking, who has dropped something. Anyone? Where are you guys joining from? Let me know in the comments. Our song, our hit song, yes, hit song, Loud Love, is live on YouTube. We're going to have it available on all streaming platforms in the next couple of months. So please go on YouTube, search for Loud Love by ManityHQ, and then you will enjoy that song. It's a beautiful song, meaningful song, impactful song, a song that makes sense and is jamming, as in jamming. Of course, I'm going to play it in the background so that you can listen to it while we go on in the conversations tonight. Thank you, guys. I'll be back in a moment.
I don't sacrifice for my pepper, for my pickings. Wake up early morning, no get time for rest. Send them school, build them house, invest my sweat. My children are my treasure, work more than the chest. They understand
this love, loud like gun. He know whisper, he know high, loud, loud, I'm like my own. When you fall out of carry, I'm in another day alone.
loud love, yeah. no me.
No
No
time
time
for
for
shyness,
shyness,
no time
no
for
time
waiting
for waiting
consign me.
consign me. I invest my money,
My time, my
my
very
very
soul.
soul. Make sure say you happy,
Make
make
sure
sure say
say
you
ho.
whole. Children look my
They
face, they
see the
see the
sacrifice
sacrifice in my eyes
and the
and the smile
smile on
on my
my eyes.
eyes. This kind of love, the kind
When
way
all
show
they fear,
yeah, the kind way show
action
action
year
year
after
after
year. Here I'm ringing through. Now sacrifice I do for my pickings, for my brother. I go give my all. When you hear my call, you know quiet, you know faith. Be burning like fire. Love of the little fire. See what love can do. What our family rise. When love is true. This not the real extreme. Loud love make the whole place ring. Ka 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 ka. Loud love, loud love. Hey ya, now. Okay, I hear that our guest is on the way here. What a time is gonna be. Okay, guys, welcome back from that song. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so let's get to it. What do women want? I want to share this story by one of my colleagues. One of my colleagues shared during the week. He had mentioned to me that um, he goes home with his office laptop, and then his wife was like, "Oh, why are you coming with your office laptop? This, that, or that." Okay, yes, I guess it's here. Okay. Hi,
Hello.
Nancy.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, you're welcome. I was just telling a story just before
Okay.
you joined us, and I was just talking about a colleague whose wife, was telling him that he should stop coming home with his office laptop. That he's always working when he gets back from the office. And
Mm-hmm.
then I think about 2 days ago, he goes home and then she's like, "Oh, you have not been coming home with your office laptop. Why are you not coming home with it? You should be bringing it home." And my guy is like, Excuse me, like, is everything going on all right here? Are you not the same person that said I should not bring my laptop home? And now you are asking me why I am not bringing the laptop home. Like, what exactly do you really want? And that's just
Um,
a simple little, experience of just the question that a lot of men are asking. I mean, we don't even have to go into the deep ends yet, but as simple as bring your laptop home, don't bring your laptop home. Men are confused. What exactly does she want? So,
well,
the reason why we have brought you tonight is to
okay.
help all of us to understand exactly what is it that women want. Because me, I don't know the whole thing self, because I could not explain to him properly. I was hoping I'll be able to explain. But I think it's better that a woman explains it. So let us begin from the beginning.
Okay.
What exactly goes on in the mind, in the minds of women, when it comes to, I don't know, like, okay, are we thinking about the same things when we are talking? Are we saying the same things like you guys are we thinking of what you guys are thinking or what you ladies are thinking? Or why is it that there's confusion everywhere? Like everywhere is just hate blood.
Um, thank
You
you,
are speechless.
um, Mr. Leakey, for this opportunity to share my own opinion, right? Um, First of all, if you ask me, it also depends on like I feel like the first thing is what are the core, like what's the core of your relationship with your partner, which is like, yeah, because we're actually talking about like partnership here, right? If I'm not, I hope I'm not saying the wrong things.
Yep.
Okay.
Partnership. Yep.
So yeah, like in marriage or in a partnership. If you're asking if you and your spouse don't have that friendship,
Mm-hmm.
it's very hard to be on the same page because I have my own perspective, you have your own perspective, because we're two different individuals that just decide to
Absolutely.
put everything else aside and become one and start a life
Mm-hmm.
together. So for me, I feel like that's like the first thing, friendship. If you both can speak to each other without being, the right word is condescending, right? Speak with each other with respect. You can sort of, that's the right word. You can sort of read the room when there's respect, because
Mm.
if you respect somebody's feelings, you would be sensitive towards the changes that occur at different given maybe situations or circumstances that you both may find yourself in. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's really where you can nail it for a man that is asking. That friendship is, you can't, in fact, you have to remain friends. You have to intentionally be friends with your partner. That way, even if you're not like 100 knowing what she wants, at least you'll be like 60, because the truth is you can't really know what a woman wants. That's the truth. See, I'm not trying
Wait.
to be a
You
biased
can't even know.
female. You can't, because
Ah,
she might be experiencing something that she's not sure if you would understand. So she's trying to figure it out on her own and hoping that you would catch up, because you're supposed to be her friend. And in friendship, you're supposed to be concerned about your friend, how your friend is feeling, you know. But then again, like I said, the friendship just helps you have um an oblique imagination of, where exactly she wants at that point. So yeah, that's really where I would draw my
wait,
own.
you know what? Everything that I've heard
Mhm.
is like everything is just blood. Everything
Why is it
like
blurry? It
like
shouldn't be blurred now. I meant to
you
bring
have to be
clarity.
friends. Yeah, you have to be friends to understand. But you see, you can't even really understand. You cannot really fully understand. That means it's almost like a lost cause. Like
No,
what
I won't
I've
say
heard
it's a
this
lost
thing
cause.
before.
I
I've heard
won't say
this
it's
thing
a
before
lost
that
cause.
that
I'll say
a
it's an
woman's
intentional cause. It's not
what
lost. It's an
is not lost.
intentional cause. No, it's not lost.
Okay, it's like a 50 units course that you have to study for life. Something
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the
Something like
issue.
that.
Like, how? Why? Someone said, I mean, I heard this years ago, and they said that a woman's mind is like the motherboard of a computer. That even she herself does not understand herself.
Sometimes, yes.
And then
Sometimes,
he's supposed to understand.
well, not that, like I said, it doesn't have to be fully. So it's like, yeah, 50% of it should, you should show that there's a bit of concern that I know where this is coming from type of situation. Because it's when you're like, "Mm, I don't know what she wants, so I'm just gonna let her figure it out." That's when is a problem. But when you're giving off 50, she's aware that okay, you're putting in the work, but even you yourself, you don't even know where this is coming from. So yeah, that's where you can now say, okay,
So it is not even about the understanding.
mm-mm,
It is the sense of he's putting in the work that is the real deal.
mm-hmm. It's the intent, yes, intention. I'm intentional about you. I'm sensitive towards what you're going through. So I'm just going to give you what I can. And then if it's enough, fine. If it's not, I still gave something. So women don't really want you to not give anything, even if you're not giving 100, because women are naturally incubators, right? Like we house things and we grow things. We grow on
Mm.
things, right?
Yeah.
So even if you're giving us something very little, we can thrive with it. So you don't have to know it all. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just give us a bit of it, and
Guys,
then
you have
we
heard
would
it.
now we would now
Guys,
emphasize it by ourselves.
guys, you don't have to have it
All figured out.
all
Just put
figured
in,
out.
yes, just put in, like, be intentional. Oh, she says she's having a headache. She doesn't know where the headache is coming from. Just give her a foot massage and just leave it. You don't have to say, go and sleep. Go and you've been
Mm,
stressing. She doesn't want to hear
mm,
that.
mm.
She's literally telling you so that you can not nag but help her, ease what she's going through, or um be try and be on the same page with her, because most times men are like logical. They're just trying to look for, quick solutions and then dump it on you, right? Women are not saying look for solutions and dump it on me. Like, walk this phase with me. Really, that's really what it is. Like, don't tell me what to do and just leave me to go do it. Just, do something. For me, I feel like, if you ask me, when it comes to love languages for women, for a man who wants to know what a woman wants, just be more of an act of service type of man. It doesn't have to be something that is so big. You don't have to do something extraordinary for her to now say, oh, okay, this man knows me. No, it's in the little things that makes us know that this person knows us. Little things like, that um I don't sleep with the lights on, but you sleep with the lights on. So because you sleep with the lights on, you now say, I have to live with it. But if you go as far as saying, okay, because you don't sleep with the lights on, I'm gonna get you a dark eye mask so that I can sleep with the lights on. That's putting in the work. She already knows that, these are the little things. I'm serious. It's the little things, though. It's in the little things. We're not asking for too much. We never ask for too much. But
Mm,
in men's
mm.
mind, they amplify it, that, oh, this woman is asking me for my head. But no, she's not. She's just saying, do something little that tilts towards what I'm asking for at the moment. And then I would thrive on that. Like, I would live with that. I would cherish that. I would hold on to that. And that way, it also helps build a stronger bond, because she already feels like this is a safe space. This is a place where I know that no matter, even if even if I don't know what's going on with me, right?
Yeah.
There's somebody that can help me navigate through this. Women don't like being abandoned. We don't like being we in fact, we were born to be the center of everything. So you cannot it's the truth. You have to carry us along, whether you like it or not. Like, you cannot abandon us. We were created to be a part of men. So most of the time, because men feel like they don't know what we want, they just leave us to do whatever we want to do. You know what? Just do your thing. Mm-mm. I don't think that's how you get it. If you ask me, like I said, it's my opinion.
Let me before we go on, let me officially welcome you to the table of men for the very first time.
Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We needed to give you that round of applause. You've not had that before. It's your first time at the table of men, and I
Yes,
just thought,
actually.
welcome to the conversation. We've not even given you our welcome. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, when men gather at the table, and then
yeah.
they always have drinks on the table. And when those
Okay,
drinks are
cool.
flowing, the conversations
Ah,
flow. Yeah.
okay. Mhm.
Well, Ah,
Okay.
it's a
Okay.
normal thing now, yeah. So we always tell guys when they're coming to the table of men to always come with a glass, to come with
Oh, okay.
something.
To,
So please,
sip.
you can tell a guy right there to please get you a glass, have something to drink. It doesn't have, it can be water. For example, I drink water.
Trust me,
Water
it's
is
not
like
here, but I can get water for myself. Don't worry. Now that I know, I'll go get something for myself.
now you see now what a woman wants. Now we know you need water, and then
Yeah.
he's just going to make put in the work and get.
But he's not here. If he was here, if I said, "Oh, please, can you help me with water? I'm in a meeting," he would do it.
No, you say bring water to the table of men.
Yeah, he would do it.
So that's what you do, yeah.
Yeah, he would.
Let me ask you a very funny question. Does your husband already obviously know what a woman wants?
Oh my god. I had to laugh this laugh because see the truth is the answer is no. But like I said, the fact that he's a he's not just a solution driven person. He tries his best to be a sensitive person.
We,
So
we
that
we try our best. All of us, we
yeah,
try our best.
so that's the truth. See that try. As a man, you can't take it out. Just try. There's nothing as beautiful as seeing your person because your partner is your person, right? There's nothing as
Absolutely.
beautiful as seeing your person try to make sure that you're at ease.
Yep.
That's the thing. So for me, the reason why because my husband and I we were friends for the longest before we even got married. So that friendship is what we've been thriving on. There'll be days
Mm-hmm.
when he'll be like, I thought I knew you. Like we were I'm saying this from our marriage points now. Before we were married, when we were friends. Now when we got married, he goes, I thought I knew you, but there's so many things I'm uncovering about you in all these years that we've been friends. And I'm
Onion
like,
bulb. Mm-hmm. The onion bulb effect. Layer after
I'm
layer.
I'm like, yeah, because the first truth is we never lived together, right? So there are perks of and there's the good and the bad of living together, let's put it like that. So
The good and the
I'm
bad
bringing
of it.
my own yes, I'm bringing my own norm, like what I'm used to another person's space. And guess what, this person's space, I'm not paying for it, and then I'm coming there to feel entitled
Hmm.
because now he is my provider. So there's so many shifts that has to happen.
Did you say your maga?
My provider, oh, my husband is my provider. Oh, he's the head of my house. he's not my maga. Oh. Please, please, please. My husband is my provider. So, knowing fully well that you're coming into another person's space, there's so many. I cannot lie to you. There's so many uncovering. So many uncovering.
Let me ask a question. What
Mm-hmm.
what are- what do you think are the top three myths about um that men have about the expectations of women? What do you think? Maybe from your experience and from the things you've seen, read, heard. What are those myths that men believe about women's expectations? Because at the end of the day, like they are myths. They are things that we believe but are not true. And I think you know some of them. If you do,
Yeah. So, say for example, men believe that women naturally should understand. Like they should understand whatever, should I say, situation they are going through, like unspoken.
but you guys expect the same thing of men now. Or you ladies expect the same thing of men.
Is see the truth is it starts from you guys. So it's from your expectations that now made our own expectations now more amplified because you already expect us to understand, and naturally we would understand. Now, when it now comes, when the table turns, it's not looking like we are asking for too much.
Hmm.
So that's a myth that you people have lived with. It's vice versa. We are both humans. And if I'm putting in the intentionality to understand what you're going through, how you're feeling, it's like you had a bad day, and I know that I cannot come home, or you cannot come home, and then I'm now telling you all the terrible things that me I've already experienced, because it's like I'm loading onto you. So I'm holding on to my own terrible experiences because I want you to come home, and because you already told me prior, because I'm using myself as a real life example. You've told me prior that you've had a terrible day. I would not now, when you now come home, now say, even me too. This one happened, that one you've in fact, it's not like you didn't have a terrible day, but because you don't want to add on to, because when a man says he had a terrible day, he did have a terrible day. So you as the
If we
wife,
mean what we say, like
we
if the day
also
was
mean
bad,
what
it
we
was
say
bad.
too. We also mean what we say too. But like I said, when
That one
our
we don't
own
believe.
understanding now is now, there's now
That one we
projection.
don't
People
believe.
are now projecting.
If we believe everything you
See,
say,
see, 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 see.
men, if a man should believe everything a woman says, now wahala,
Ah,
and you know,
so who are you meant to believe now?
you
Who are
can't
you
believe
meant to believe?
everything now. How can a man believe
Hmm.
everything a woman says? Because most of the time she's saying what she's thinking, not what she means.
Hmm. Even her thoughts, she's not lying about it. Sorry, my battery is low, so I'm trying to go
No
plug my
problem.
phone. There you go.
Okay. While she's setting up her phone, I mean, let's enjoy a little bit of music. I think we should take it from Loud Love, right? Let's get it back to Loud Love and then just enjoy a bit of music. We'll be right back when our guest is back.
Yeah, the story of sacrifice. Listen. Yeah, the story of sacrifice. I don't sacrifice for my pepper, for my pickings. Wake up early morning, no get time for rest. Send them school, build them house, invest my sweat. My children are my treasure. Work more than the chest. Sure you they understand. This love loud like gone. You know whisper, you know hide it loud all day long. My brother from another mother, see I'm like my own. When he fall like carry him, we never did. Loud love, loud love. Yeah, I'm ringing you. Loud love, loud love. Now sacrifice I do for my pickings, for my brother. I go give my all. When you hear my call, you know quiet, you know ready. He burning like fire. Loud love, they lift us higher. Higher, higher. Brother man come broke, I hold on like no me. No time for shyness, no time for waiting consign me. I invest my money, my very soul. Make sure say he happy, make sure say he whole. Children look my face, they see the sacrifice. Big man crying tears, but not smile on my eyes. This not loud love, the kind where no they fear, the kind where show action, year after year. Loud love. Yeah, I'm ringing true. Loud love. Now sacrifice I do for my pickings,
Okay. Welcome back.
Thank
I hope
you.
you're getting
Sorry.
that song.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Beautiful. So, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All
Thank you.
right.
Sorry, but
Okay.
that's low. So I needed.
Yes. I think. Okay. Oh, that means you have two devices. Ah. Okay. Fine.
It's
I
just
think you
one.
entered twice. Aha.
Ah, okay.
This
Should
is
I
yes.
exit?
Ah, okay. Okay. I see. I see. All right. So I was asking a question just before we had to take that short break. I was asking
Yeah.
about myths.
Mm-hmm.
How what do you think goes on in the minds of men about the expectations of a woman? Like, because again, if we don't if the man is not getting it, that means there's something about what he's thinking about that is not aligned with what you are thinking or saying. That is causing dissonance in the transfer of ideas from both parties. And
Yeah.
in many cases, it just wears men out like, oh God, for goodness sake, what exactly is this? Like, she says this, but she's saying something else. Let me take it. When we were in secondary school, there was usually this. I mean, for those of us that went to only boys' schools, there was this
Hmm.
myth or this thing that was going around that, oh, when a girl is saying no, she's actually telling you, chase me more, chase me more, chase me more. And so you
Is
find
that no?
boys. Yeah, so you find boys. I mean, guys, in the comment section, am I lying? So you find guys saying, "Oh, you know what? She's just playing hard to get. Just like this, do like this, do like that, do like that. Press harder." And then even when it now gets to the extreme side of pressing to get down low, you hear
Yeah.
them saying, when she's saying no, she's actually saying yes. I don't know. Is it a myth that
Yes, it is.
in the minds of men, the opposite of what she's saying is what she really means
Mm-mm.
in terms
Not
of
in all situations.
expectations? I say, make I ask who. We are
Not
at
in
the
all
table. We
situations.
have to bring everything clean. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna speak from my own opinion, right? So naturally, there are women are they don't want to be objectified, right? And when you are young, there's this I want to feel like I'm the most wanted in quotes. But
Mm.
in reality, like the older self, older selves, after you've experienced all of that beautiful situation, there's the need of understanding. So you are my person. You should know when my no means no. When I say a no, and my no is screaming, do something. It's not exactly it. It's like try again. The no we are saying is no, it's not an absolute no. It's a no with a noise. So if you're my person, you should know when my no is a noise and when my no is being affirmative. I don't want this. My no is no. And then you should know when my no is when I'm saying, okay, I want more, or I want you to try harder or
How
push
do you
harder.
know? How do you know
That's what I'm saying.
when
As my
when the no
person,
is affirmative?
as my person, that's what I started with. My
Okay.
person, yes. If I'm calling you my person, that means you're my you're my friend. you know me to an extent, so you can decipher from the way the conversation is or the way the conversation has been if the no is amplified or the no is an affirmative one.
Okay.
And we don't want to feel whereby when we say no and you know that it's a no, you now pretend like you know it's affirmative.
Yeah.
That's where the problem is. That's where the conflict is, because I would not just say no that is noisy, that has so much weight at the back, and I'm expecting you to try harder, and then you don't try, you just let it go. At that point, it's already feeling like, see, I'm not being sensitive towards how I'm feeling, or you're ignoring how I'm feeling. So that's, like I said, it's in the knowing. It's in the
Okay,
knowing.
but
You can't can't just
in a general
meet.
sense, like okay, like I mean, I have a female colleague,
Mm-hmm.
in the office, and like her vibes, I don't even just get it. I don't know what to think when it is like what how do I know what a female colleague is literally saying? Like
When she
I don't know
says no.
what she wants.
So, um, for if
Because
when you're
you know
when it's not with someone who you
sorry to
have like a personal relationship
interrupt.
with.
Sorry to interrupt you, but you know that they actually also bring they bring this feminine, you know, thing to work as well, and you are asking something, and then they are, and in my head I'm like, excuse me, you expect me to decipher what it is. I mean, can you
I'm saying
just
that
say it?
women are not, we're not foolish. See, let me be honest. Women are not foolish. If a woman is having an undertone, like there's something more to her response, and she has an expectation, is because she believes there's some level of safety, some level of um, concern or sensitivity that she has perceived from you. And then she just automatically believes that you should know that this my know is there's more to this my know. I'm sure she's not like that with everybody. There will be like specific people that she's like that with. It's not a trait, because not every woman that knows how to not say no. There are some women that are straight on, head on, like this is exactly what I'm going through. And if you cannot, there are women like that. But there are also women who just need someone who need to feel like this person understands me for them to open up more. We don't just open up to everybody. We open up to people that we naturally just feel some level of safety with. Women have to feel safe to be able to open up. You can, I
So
mean,
when your colleague in the office is speaking with, let's say, speaking with tongue in cheek, like she's
mhm.
trying to say something and you're not getting it, and you're like, can you just speak English? Like speak please. It is because she's trying to find safety.
Yeah, no, or maybe she feels like where you or wherever situation you guys are in, where you guys found yourselves, is not a safe space. So safe space, safe person are like two, they work hand in hand, especially when it's not a personal relationship, like in a work environment or maybe general friendship, right? In even in a general friendship, it's not all your friends that you can tell what you're going through, right? So
Yeah.
for a woman who, is used to saying no without speaking, in that friendship circle, there would be someone who is sensitive towards that. And when you show her that you are sensitive towards, her response, she automatically sees you as her person, because that sensitivity is what bridges that no and yes gap. like, okay, why is she talking? Why is she not talking? If she believes that if I talk, this person is not going to tell me what I want to hear, she won't say anything. She will just say no and leave it. But if it's someone who she knows will get her, the person would automatically reciprocate that sensitivity, that okay, it's like there's something wrong here. And then you being sensitive, you would know that okay, this is not the right time or this is not the right place. And then you wait for that opportunity to now come to the person. That's when you now see that no that the person was saying, there's more, like even you yourself, you will not be able to carry it sometimes. So a woman needs to feel safe enough to not stress you. That's the word. Because to you, it's stress. Saying that, why are you not just saying what exactly is wrong? To her, she's psychoanalyzing things and saying, okay, if I,
Psycho.
she's over analyzing. She's literally,
Psycho. Okay.
it's called psychoanalysis. Like she's trying to see where your mind frame is to know if you guys are, on the same page or if you guys feel the same. I don't want to use the word feel because if I'm using the word feel, then I'm already coming back to partnership. But like she wants to feel safe. That's the right word. The right word is safety. If you want more, like if you want to be able to hear more from a woman, make her feel safe. Make her feel safe.
If you want to hear, or if you want to connect deeply with a woman,
Make her feel
make
safe.
her feel safe.
Yes.
Now, how will you make her feel safe?
So safety are in different dimensions. Different
What do?
dimensions. Yes. No, because see, even the human body is in different parts. What are we saying? It comes together to work as a body, right? So same goes to emotions, right? Women are emotionally in fact, the emotions in the woman's body cannot even I'm sure when God was putting it, was just putting it in different places and just saying people should be figuring it out, right? So because it's a body of emotions, you can't really tell how. See, for me, I would say, you see that safety, it comes from being sensitive towards what she needs to feel safe about. Because, say for example, let me give an illustration. A friend, I'm just saying, like a friend in her marriage is having crisis in her marriage, right? And then she comes to you as her friend, talking to you about it, giving you traits or telling you things that are similar to your own spouse. Say, for example, she doesn't want the marriage anymore because he is a serial liar. Let me not say serial liar. He lies a lot. Like he doesn't give her all the information she needs, and she feels like she doesn't know who she's married to, right? And then you are taking a bit of that information and also trying to see if that's the same man you married at home. Now, because you want to be sure that that's not the same man you married at home, you take it to your spouse and say, babe, see what I heard, What you're expecting your spouse to say is reaffirm you and tell you that, listen, my wife, I'm not this person. I will never be. You've created a safe space for her. Because you literally just made her realize that whatever that person is going through is not your story. But if she comes to you and she says that you're already saying, oh, these your friends that are always calling their husband's name, doing this or this, how do you, like, imagine, do you think if that our situation happens again, she'll come back and tell her husband? She won't. Because she already feels like you would already start condemning all her friends. That's not why she's telling you. She's
Why is
telling
she
you
not
because
telling me?
she's telling you because she wants to be sure that this thing that this person is saying is not my reality too.
My own, my current reality. So,
Yes,
so she wants to find out from him if he's not the
a
serial liar
serial
that her friend
husband
is
is.
experiencing.
So she's not coming to accuse you. She's coming to have a conversation. But for you that you're her friend and her lover and her supposed what's it called? Protector. The first thing you should listen to is, why is this woman giving me this gist in the first place? She's not just
Yes, she
telling you
needs
that
to
so that you
know it.
can judge her friend. No, that's not why she's telling you. She's telling you so that you can reaffirm her. She's not saying it because she wants you to know that this is what her friend is going through in her friend's marriage. She's just letting you
Ah,
know that these things happen.
so
And
don't do it.
she just needs an affirmation from you, a subtle affirmation that, "Ha,
Yeah, you will not do it.
I'm not
You will
that
not.
person. Not that I will not do it. I'm not that person." Even if he does it, the fact that he has already given you his word that, or even if you know that he does it, but he has given you that affirmation that he is not that person, you would help him navigate his way out of that, because he has already told you that he's not. So creating that safe space is very important.
Safe
Very, very
space.
important. Yes.
Safe
Safe
space.
space.
Creating
Yes.
that safe space. That's what we're
Yes.
trying to do here for men.
That's what I'm saying. That
That's what we're trying to do for men. So
yeah, I don't think, okay, so don't get me wrong.
like I
When
think I
I'm
get what you're saying.
Yeah, so naturally, because you don't want to be a what's that word now? You don't want to be the woman who is um always not saying anything. Is the
Mhm.
reason why that man has to create a safe space so that he can know. Because the whole point of knowing is it still leads back to knowing what a woman wants. It's like you cannot miss that. You can't miss, like, if you can't create that safe space, you can never know what a woman wants. It's not possible. You can never. There's no way. There is no way in the world. Because women are, our emotions run high, runs
They
higher
are,
than.
they're almost unexplainable, like difficult to explain, difficult to understand. Yeah,
But
kind of.
difficult to understand, though.
Uh,
Not difficult to
it,
understand. We're not difficult to understand. We're not.
eh,
We're not. And as I say that is in the little things, because
that
naturally we are doing it for you men. So it comes to us naturally. But for you men, it's not a natural. It's like when you're trying to um you're already used to eating solid food, and somebody is telling you to now start eating um watery food. It would be very hard for you, but eventually, after a while, what happens? You get used to it, because that's the new norm. That's your new norm. So that's what we women expect from men. That it's not easy for you to understand us, but when you put in that effort, right, it becomes easy. It becomes adaptable. It becomes something that is no longer, doesn't look like a chore. That's the word. Doesn't look
but the
like we're
syllabus
asking
the
for so
syllabus
much.
changes. The syllabus changes like every 3 months, or every 2 months.
It's not up to your it's not up to your
Let
it's
me ask
not
you
up
one
to how
final
long.
question. I want to ask you one
Okay,
final question before
okay.
before we we come to the point of rounding off this
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah.
How can clear communication, or um how can men and women, you know,
Mm-hmm.
reach that point of clear communication between both parties to be able to break that in an attempt to break down the barrier between them? How can clear communication be cultivated? Because at the end of the day, if you're saying something the other person doesn't get it, then it's as good as nothing was said. Just like the statement that goes, if if you if you are if you are literate, but what you know does not show in you, you are as good as you were never literate in the first place. There's a way that statement, used to be
Yeah,
said,
I get what you're saying.
that kind of thing. So if something is being said and the other person does not just get it, then it's as good as nothing was said. So how, and for me, it's to say there is not very clear communication between both parties. I don't know whether it is the mind of the person that is hearing Agboya, as they say in Yoruba parlance, person is hearing wild sounds, or it is the person that is communicating that is not saying
Communication.
things in the way that can be easily received, understood, ingested, assimilated. But I don't know, like between men and women, I think guys generally understand themselves. I don't know whether women understand themselves. I've never conducted a research in that light, but I'm just wondering, how can clear communication be cultivated between men and women such that they can understand the very things that they're trying to communicate? Both ways.
So is okay, now I'm gonna say it from two different points. In the context of marriage and generally, right? In the context of marriage, it's from a place of perspective. You see that
Perspective.
perspective? Yes. Now, someone has to give for someone for that clear communication. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, as much as we're having this conversation now, right? You are There'll be somebody somewhere who is listening to what I'm saying in a different way, right?
Absolutely.
So, because, and that's only human. So, if in a place for marriage, I feel like from my own experience, for clear communication to occur, there has to be that willingness to understand where this is coming from. That
Hmm.
willingness to understand where, like when, so it's like when somebody is saying, "Oh, I've not had anything to eat all day." You're not just listening to "I've not had anything to eat all day." You're listening to, okay, maybe the person has had so much work on their table, they forgot. So it's more or less like you're painting a bigger picture so that
Hmm.
you can be able to have the right words. So I believe in painting a bigger picture like to be able to communicate adequately. So when you have a bigger picture of what this person has been through, like you're not trying to just take what the person is saying. You are putting the right word is putting yourself in the person's shoes and then removing
And
yourself from yeah, removing yourself from the person's shoes and then painting a bigger picture and seeing how you can fit in and say the right things. That way, it has already bridged that gap of misunderstanding because you're not just listening to what the person is saying. You're what's it called? Yes, you're being empathic towards the person. So I believe empathy is one. And then another thing I also believe can aid clear communications between a man and a woman is mutual respect. Mutual respect.
Seems like your network is a bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to
Hear what I'm
hear.
saying? Can you hear me
Yes,
now?
you're back now. Yes,
Okay, okay. So I said the other thing aside empathy is mutual respect.
mutual
Respecting a
respect.
man, yes. Respecting a man for who he is and the man respecting a woman for who she is. You're not going to talk to your guys the way you talk to a woman, and a woman will not talk to a man the way she talks to her girls, like her female friends or her buddies. So you see that mutual respect is very, very important for clear communication, because when you respect someone, you do not want to say things out of context. You
Yeah,
don't want to um you don't want to offend the person intentionally, right? So you
yeah,
you do everything to make sure, because you respect the person. So you make sure that whatever you're saying is easy to digest, is easy to receive.
yep.
Um, Another thing I also believe would aid a clear communication between a man and a woman is timing.
Timing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
timing. Because hmm, you see, the woman's brain sometimes is like over analyzing things, and men is just is what is in front of them that they are dealing with. So, so if
You see that this life is very simple. This life is
yes,
very simple. Just for
it is.
just the simple things. So just focus on this one. But she's thinking about December. What are we going to cook for December? We need chicken and turkey and rice in December. Um, this child is going to resume school
It's
next
not
year.
our fault. It's not our fault. Like I
Uh,
said, it's just how our brain works. And I don't know why God made us like that, but oh well, like we already know that's who we are, and we cannot, you can't take it. Even if you take it out of a woman, it would, in fact, it will find a way to come back 10
we
times
still will find a way to
more.
come back myself.
Yeah. So that timing is very, very crucial for clear communication, because I cannot be talking about A and you're talking about Z. You will never get it. So
Yeah.
if I'm talking about A now, let's both talk about A, right? And then
Mm.
find a way to navigate from A to get to Z, so that by the time I'm talking about Z, you are not still in A. You are now in Z with me. And that way we are both satisfied, because I'm getting what I want when I want it. You're getting what you want when you want it. You want to sleep. Okay, I'll lie down with you. Me, I want to eat, right? Because I know I'm
Yeah.
hungry. When we are done sleeping, I'll tell you that, okay, I want to eat. Even if you are not hungry, because I stayed with you to sleep, you say, okay, let's go and eat together.
You now come and join me to eat.
Because I've done my own, like, I've given you what you want.
Yeah.
So you'll find it without no obligation, nothing. You just do it easily, because there was a clear communication with the timing. It's not like he says he wants to go and eat, you not say you want to. No, you say you want to go and eat, he says he wants to go and sleep. He will go and sleep now. Whenever he wakes up, he will eat his food. Abi?
That's what a
It's
lot
wake
of women.
So it's the timing. Timing sometimes is a very huge factor, because obviously we are both going about our different lives, and even though
Yeah.
we are, together, even though we are building a house together, it's still we still have that individuality. So that individuality is, if we're not able to find a meeting point with these things, mutual respect, timing, empathy, is just going to be it's just going to be a merry-go-round situation, and you'll never get it right with your communication, because the core of every partnership, of every organization, of every friendship is communication. And if you can't communicate, like through the right channels, communicate effectively, you're just another barrel, just a barrel. Because and nobody has time for a barrel, basically, because you're just empty, you're just there taking away space. So if I can't talk to you, if I can't communicate with you properly, I just see you as another furniture or another. It's the truth. And then it now looks like it's true now. And then now looks like, oh man, this person, we're not talking. It's not because person doesn't want to talk. But because
Mm.
these things that are meant to, be put into consideration are not being put into consideration. You did not consider, the person's time. You did not consider if you respect the person. You did not consider if, you want to be sensitive towards how the person is feeling. These things are what aids clear communication. So you can't take away from these three things to be able to, communicate properly between a man and a woman, even vice versa, men and men, women and women. These things are like the basic of it to keep it solid. So yeah.
Thank you, Nancy.
An absolute pleasure.
Thank you very, very much. We must give you a huge round of applause
Thank you.
for
Thank you. Thank you.
sharing. I mean, just listen to these things you shared: empathy, timing. I mean, I don't know if some men take these things and go and practice it at home this weekend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they're going
Yeah.
to have different experiences.
Of course.
I mean,
Of
from the way
course.
you say it, it looks like it's not as bad as we think. It's not as
Oh
difficult
no,
as
it's
we think.
not. It's not.
Just
It's
put in the
not.
little work, just a little. She just wants to see a sign
Very
that
minute. Yes.
But the
Very
issue there is that
minute.
once you sign, you'll not be expecting more. That you will not
Yeah.
graduate from that little
So that's the
to
thing now. See, men differ. Men differ. You know what is little for your husband or for your man. Some men, they'll just say, okay, Shabi said I should do little. And then they just do it so shabbily. But when she sees that this little comes from a genuine point, I promise you, she's not going to ask you for so much. It's when she sees that you're just doing it because, okay, maybe you saw that it worked out for someone else. You now start adopting it in your own space. And then she's looking at you funny, like you can do more than this, basically. So that's where the expectation comes. But when she knows that, okay, this person is trying, she's excited to see those efforts that, oh, wow, okay, okay. And, that's really what it is. She's not, just try it. Try and do these little things and see. Because women, see, we thrive on little, and that's the honest truth. Because we know the strengths of our partners. You're not going to marry somebody that you don't know his strength or her strength, as much as we
yeah.
know their weaknesses. So you, if you see from the little that he has put in that, okay, this is within his capacity, you would appreciate it. You would feel excited. But if you're doing it based on, shall they say we should put in effort? Let me just do something. She will still know. She will know. So that's when she will now start asking you for your head. And once a woman starts asking you for your head, just so that it's over for you. I'm telling the honest truth from a woman's point of view. Like, just give her that little and see if she's gonna ask you for your head. She won't, because she wants your happiness as much as she wants her happiness. Nobody wants to be with anybody that's going to make them feel like, oh, they're taking so much from them and not giving in return. So that's the whole genesis of all of this. Make sure the trials that you're putting in or the efforts that you're putting in meets your capacity as a man, not just you're just doing it for doing sake. No, let it match your
Gentlemen,
capacity.
make sure that whatever efforts that you are putting in
Yeah,
matches your
your capacity.
capacity.
Yeah, that's my take
Hmm.
home for all the men that are listening
Now,
to me, that care to listen to me.
thank you so very much. Like you have done almost an hour of explaining the mind of a woman to the men at the table of men. I mean, this is so powerful. So many gems to take away from this conversation tonight. Like the comments are full with many of the things that we've been sharing. Mutual respect, perspective.
Yeah.
Women don't want solutions; they just want your sensitivity.
In
Please,
fact,
turn that.
because it's not like she doesn't have it figured out. She does. She just
Yeah,
wants to feel like you're on the same page with her. Don't
yeah,
make her
yeah.
feel like she's stupid for feeling how she's feeling. Don't make her feel like she's less. Don't make her be her strength. Just like, okay, so what do you want to do? That's what should be coming from your mouth, not do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. Mm-mm. What do you want to do? And
And then
let
she will
her
not tell you
tell
what she
you.
wants to do. Then you
Yes,
now say,
let
okay,
her tell you
okay, so
everything.
how will you
She
now do
will
what you
give
want? Then she will
she
now
will
tell you,
give
can do
you
this like
even more than you're asking when you ask her, because she's the one feeling how she's feeling. So when you now say, okay, so what do you want? That way she will tell you freely. She can tell you all the things that is in her chest. But when you're
and
not providing solutions,
you should not start crying. I don't even know what to do. Say, I don't know what to do. What will you do? You will not sit down and be looking. You not say,
yes,
hey, what have I gotten myself into now? I did not bargain for this one. No.
you
Hey, God
know
have
that
mercy.
sometimes, you know that most times, yeah, just being there is all she needs. Just experiencing it with her is all she needs.
We,
She
we,
doesn't
we,
need
we
you to even say
had so.
anything.
We've had so. We've had so.
Yeah.
But we are still
She's
trying
like,
to come to terms with the reality of that, whether it is real, but we have heard so before.
yeah, no, but truthfully, that's really what it is. She's not telling you all these things that is on her chest so that you can be telling her, no, 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 do it like this. No, do it like, mm-mm. It's not like she doesn't know how she wants to do it. She just wants to say it out loud and needs somebody to remind her that she's not crazy for all these things that is going on in her head. Oh.
You ain't crazy. Babe, you're
You
not
ain't
crazy.
crazy. You ain't
Crazy.
crazy, girl. You ain't crazy. So that's really it too. It's not difficult. Women don't
Not
want they don't want the woman tells you she wants the world. Just know that you've hey Yoruba will say otishe. Like you
you don't enter the game.
yes, so it's when you've entered problem. That's when a woman is asking you for the world. But when there's that respect, that sensitivity, she knows that hey, if I ask this man for this thing, if he die, if he pass out, so let me just do what I
Maintain.
know. Yes, that's really what it is.
That's a good woman now. You cannot expect an Olosho to be doing like that.
Even Olosho self, even Olosho, she knows your capacity as a man. If you are
Based on the respect that you have been giving that you have been giving her.
it's not even if it's a one night stand, even if it's somebody that you're meeting for the first time, or that somebody is just somebody that is you don't even know before, right? You won't have any. She doesn't have any expectations. It's a transactional situation.
Absolutely, yes. No
But for
expectations.
somebody whom you have an expectation of, my dear, you have to put in the work. Oh. Ah.
You gotta put in the work, guys. You heard it. That's the fine. That's the word. You have to put in the work if you are going to understand what a woman wants. You have to put in the work.
Well, yeah, it's not a vague situation. It's not something that you just sit down and just think that okay, because she's crying, maybe she needs space. No, mm-mm,
Ah,
that's not why
we
she's
let
crying.
it space. So once they enter that frequency, just give her space for some time. When she's ready, she
Um,
will come out.
See, that crying most times is not space she's asking for. You
What's
can
she
just
asking
be
for?
there and not say anything. Just be
Uh,
there with her and not say anything. Your presence alone will prompt it. Your
mm,
presence with her
mm.
would prompt her telling you why she's feeling how she's feeling. But if you leave her and say, oh, yeah, when you're done crying, you come and tell me what is wrong with you. She has she has provided her solution. She has reminded herself. She has done everything that you are supposed to do for her in that moment. So what is she coming back to you to say anything for? She won't bother. She now come back and say, if you come back and say, are you okay now? Oh yes, I'm okay. Oh yes, I'm okay. Because that's what she will tell you. Because when she needed you to be in that moment with her, you felt she wanted to be by herself. And that's another myth. That's another myth that you men have already adopted. That when a woman says, "Oh, I need space," means that you go and sleep in one room. Let me sleep in another room. Mm-mm. No, that's not what she's saying. That's
Or
not
when
what
you, or
she's
when you
saying.
when you even come close and you try to hold them, leave me now, leave me, leave me.
When she says
And they
leave me, you should leave her now.
carry a pillow and then go to another place.
You will follow her.
You follow her.
Yes. Yes.
Until
So
they
far
hold
as she's
you
not
slap.
violent.
Until they
No.
hold you slap.
So far as it's not violent. See, for a woman to be like that with you, something is already wrong. Something is already wrong. So if you now leave her, it really means that you don't want to know what is wrong. You don't want to know. But if you're still like trying to get answers, that's why I said you have to try. You can't be vague. She says, leave me, leave me, leave me. She goes to another room. You leave her, you go and sleep. You say, I'm tired. Me, I have work in the morning. No, where you figure it out. She will figure it out.
He has work now. He has work and he has to sleep. He needs to, and because
Mm.
if he does not
And you
if he
will
does
sleep
not
well. Mm. You
eh?
will sleep well. Anyway, not in my own house, Sha. You will sleep well. You sleep
You
well
sleep
knowing that
with one eye open so that she will not come and stab him in the night.
ah they'll come and kill you. It's not no no no. It's not no no. Uh see there's power in something that is not physical. Oh.
She will
Hmm. And
just stand in the ground and be giving him bombastic side eye. And then he'll just
she
wake up and see the image in the door. Stand
that's a crazy woman. That's a woman that don't have it all figured out. But if you have it
we
all
don't
figured out, there's no reason why you are going to stand at the door and be giving bombastic side eye.
we don't we don't marry such women. We
Yes,
don't marry
so
such women. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
so
Okay. We spent almost 1.5 hours at the table of men. I'm telling you, that is how it goes. The conversation just keeps going and going and going. It's
yes,
always an exciting
so
one, I tell you.
yeah.
Thank you so much again for
Thank
for
you for
joining us tonight.
having me.
Like, I mean, there's so much we could say, but please, we must appreciate you with a massive round of applause. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been
Thank
such a pleasure.
you.
I hope you will come back again sometime soon when we invite you. There's a lot to
Sure,
talk
if you
about.
do,
I
I'll
tell
be
you,
there.
so much, so much. And
Thank
I
you.
know that we will surely have more reasons to. But maybe the next time we're going to bring you, there will be a man at the same table here, so that there can be somebody to
We'll be
to
countering ourselves.
fire
I
back.
don't mind. I'm up
I will
for
not be
it.
the one starting fights and saying,
I am up for it.
you are up for it.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's see if he can.
Okay,
Uh,
now
Maybe we don't know what women want. Let's know what he knows already.
did they comment? Did they comment soon? But just a side question before we go. Um,
Yeah.
how do you think how do you think men should handle expectations of women around finance, especially school fees coming up. Some people have house rent coming up, maybe October or something. School fees is next month. Food in the house, and then there's a Muslim holiday coming up soon as well. And with that comes maybe a little spike in food prices again or something like that. But then, how should men deal with the expectations around finances? Because I mean, tell you that is one very strong area of communication that always turns out heated between men and women. How should men on how can
Men,
men clearly
for every
understand?
man listening, for every man listening to me concerning this, right? The best advice I could give any man that is listening to me right now is have a plan.
What
Have a
do
plan.
what do
Have a plan.
you always have a
See,
plan now? You always
no,
have a
no, no. You want a woman's contribution towards something. You need to have a plan. Because if you
okay,
don't
what is
have a
a plan?
plan,
What is a plan? Because what a man has in his mind, it looks like what a man has in his mind as a plan is not what you are thinking of as a plan. See, now this conversation is going to enter. It's going to enter them. I don't know, but okay, have a plan. Continue.
don't worry, I'm here. I'm here for you.
Continue. Have
So
a plan.
this for women, right? We are wired to be homemakers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as a homemaker, your finance is towards what's it called? Should I say personal and basic expenses, right?
Yeah.
Naturally, because there's the expectation of your provider, that's the husband, right? Or the man of the house, to cater to certain things. To cater to certain things. When a man needs support, because men don't ever like feeling like they are not in charge or they are not in control.
You know that
Men,
one. Ekpe.
mm, mm. Men always want to feel like they are in control of every little thing, right? So the moment they need a support from their partner, they should have a plan in place and say, okay, so even when it comes abruptly, like something that you did not plan or that just came up, when you have that planned conversation with your partner, you get a better solution. Even if even if you can't finance it, even if she can't finance it, she would give you financial wisdom, or she would give you a financial what's it called? Assist, because she still wants you to take the charge. She still wants you to feel like I'm saying, I'm speaking for good women. No, I'm sorry, I don't know bad women.
Women.
I only know good women. I don't know bad women. I don't know women that say my money is my money, your money is our money.
His money is our
Mm-mm,
money.
not
That
in
conversation we are coming back to it sometime
not
in
in a
September.
yeah, not in a family that wants to be
Ah,
financially free.
ah.
Um,
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
for
mm.
a family that wants to experience financial freedom, you see that planning is very, very important. Very important. But you as the woman, um you're not micromanaging finances. You just want to know. You just want to know, because just knowing helps you to paint a bigger picture. So that's the expectation men should have. When they plan, they share this plan with their partners. And women would always invest in things that they have good idea of or good information on.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I want to sell this hair to you. And this hair that you want to buy is going to last you for 5 years. It's going to do this, it doesn't shed. ASAP, she's pulling the money. Even if she doesn't have the money, because it is solving a solution, she will invest in it. So women enjoy investing in things that they can already paint a bigger picture with. So for a man that has an expectation of his partner or his
Yeah.
wife or his spouse to, pull their finance together, have a plan, not just a plan that has solid investment returns. And you just see how easy. You would think your wife is working for you. Because it's the truth. Because
Brothers,
that's really
go and do your own work. Oh. Go and do your own
that's
work.
really what it is. Oh.
Do
Unless
your own
people
work.
are married to bad women, oh. Unless you are married to bad women. If you're not married to a bad woman, I promise
Unfortunately,
you,
unfortunately,
just
some brothers
just
are fortunately, living with some bad women. It's
it's not
unfortunate.
in my
It's
place.
an unfortunate situation.
Unfortunately, it's not in my place to. I don't know what bad is for you because see, there are people that bad is very relative. Like, I'm okay with this bad. So, and there are some that they are looking for ways
Bad.
out. Yeah. So, and those ones, it's a long way. You not expect somebody who already has that mindset of my money is my money, your money is our money, to now come and tell her that she should bring her money, you want you to pay school fees. She will call all your family members, she will do family meeting on your head, she report you to the whole world. But when you know that the person that you're married to, you people have that expectation of towards financial freedom, I believe that as the man, you are expected to give your wife a plan, give your woman a plan. Let her see where you are. Let her see what your plans are, what you intend to do, how you intend to do it. She by herself will project and see whether this is a good investment or a bad investment.
Brothers, do your own work. Oh. Have a plan. Oh. Put in the work. They have said it before. They are saying it again. Put in the work. Have your plan.
That's all.
Present your
That's
plan.
all. Yeah.
It's as if you're going to the boardroom to go and present your plans for the year to the board, and they're going to approve it.
It's
Brothers,
not approval. It's not the same. It's not the
cannot
same. It's
shout.
different.
Eh, I can't shout. For the last time tonight, Nancy, thank you so much. We will surely be having you again sometime soon. Thank you.
Okay.
Please have a splendid night rest. And from all of us at the Table of Men at ManityHQ, we're grateful. We say thank you for joining
Thank
us
you for
tonight.
having
Have
me.
a splendid, splendid, splendid evening. I will close this tonight's episode with new hit song "Loud Love." Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night. Bye.
Sure you they understand. This love loud like gun. He know whisper, he know hide loud all day long. My brother from another mother, see I'm like my own. When he fall like Ariam, we never did. Loud love, yeah, I'm ringing true. Loud love. Now sacrifice I do for my pickings, for my brother. I go give my all. Loud love. When you hear my call, you know quiet, you know ready. Keep burning like fire. Loud love, they lift us higher. Brother man come broke, I hold them like no me. No time for shyness, no time for waiting consign me. I invest my money, my time, my very soul. Make sure say he happy. Make sure say he whole. Children look my face, they see the sacrifice. Big man crying tears, but a smile on my eyes. This not loud love, the kind where no they fear, the kind where show action year after year. Loud love, yeah, I'm ringing true. Loud love, now sacrifice I do for my pickings, for my brother. I go give my all. Loud love, when you hear my call, he no quiet, he no fading, he burning like fire. Loud love, they lift us higher, higher, higher. I'm satisfied. See what love can do. Watch how family rise when love is true. This not the realest thing. Now love make you whole place ring. Loud love, yeah, now loud love, they show the way. Oh yeah, listen.